Hello, I'm Matt Guff from House.com, and these are the top 3 Capita beginner boards of the 2020 season. Beginner boards, that means that these decks are really designed well for anyone who's just kind of getting into snowboarding from the Capita line. The interesting thing about all 3 of these boards is that they can also be ridden by advanced level riders. All these decks, the Horoscope, the Ultra Fear, and the Scott Stevens Pro are all boards that fit within the Capita, or the top 3 Capita gym board category as well. So I'm going to kind of get into each of them, but they all feature some similar properties. The first one is, well, they're all very pliable, they're durable, and of course they're very catch-free. They have a soft to medium style flex overall and a true twin shaping. That means that you can ride these boards this direction or this direction, they should feel the exact same. They have centered stances, centered side cut radiuses, and that's good for anyone who's kind of just learning how to ride, because you may not know if you're regular foot or goofy foot. You may kind of make some mistakes and kind of go one way where you should have gone the other way, and having a true twin board is just kind of going to help you learn how to link carves together. Along with that, of course, is a Park V2 profile shape, which is very beneficial for beginners because it's catch-free. Catch-free means that you'll be less likely to catch your edge and fall down because of the profile shape. It's called, the Park V2. Underneath and in between the feet, the boards lay flat on the snow. It's stable, but it's not overly aggressive. Outside of the insert packs to the board's contact points on both the nose and the tail, there's a reverse camber section that raises up those contact points, which is nice. And then outside of that is a flat wham pow kick and tail past that upturn. So the profile shape is very easy to ride. It's what most people call buttery. It's also, of course, catch-free. The first deck of these boards within random order is actually going to be this one. It's called the Horoscope. It's kind of a fun name, has a great graphic, has a feel and flex about a 3 or a 4, and it features what's called an extruded base. This is a very low maintenance base. You really won't have to keep it waxed up or maintained throughout the season, and it's going to ride fast. It does have a biax style fiberglass that's woven at 0 and at 90 degrees, making the Horoscope very torsionally pliable. So as you're learning how to link carves together, you can twist and manipulate the board to make those carves a little bit easier. The second board is actually called the Ultra Fear. Ultra Fear is a great freestyle board also, but any beginner can learn to love this thing. Has a couple of kind of high-tech pieces to it. Has a feel and flex rating of a 4, a sintered base, which is a little bit faster. It's actually called the overdrive base. It will absorb wax throughout the season, but you need to keep it maintained quite a bit more than the base you find in the Horoscope. It has a very strong style wood core that's also lightweight. It's called the Dual Blaster. It's a combination of both poplar and Polonia style woods. And then there's another really cool thing. There's actually a cork inlaid in the sidewalls to make the damp a little bit more ride and to make it more durable than a lot of other boards. Capita has placed Kevlar inserts in the shoulders of the board to make it a little bit more durable in those high risk areas where you may happen to ding them on a tree or rail or rock or anything of that sort. The last board is actually a pro model snowboard from a guy named Scott Stevens. And this is the Scott Stevens Pro model. A very pliable, lightweight board that's easy to ride. It's great in the park, but it's great just cruising groomed trails as well. Has a feel and a flex right around a 4 or 5, a little bit softer than your average board. A sintered overdrive base, same base that you find in the Ultra Fear, and it has a full length cork inlay within the wall, in the sidewall, making the board extremely damp. And there's also cork within the cork inlaid Pro wood core. The core of the Capita Scott Stevens Pro has both poplar, Polonia, and then 30% of the core is actually milled out on both the nose and the tail, underneath the insert packs, and then 2 slivers down the nose and the tail with cork to make the ride just a little bit easier and make it a little bit more soft on the nose and the tail too. These are all extremely great boards. They're perfect for anyone who's kind of getting into snowboarding. They all have like a bit of a range of price points, but they very well benefit someone who's learning how to ride because they're soft and pliable, they're true twin, and they have a very unique profile shape called Park V2. These again are the top 3 Capita Park or beginner boards for 2020, and you can check them out at thehouse.com. Thanks so much for watching. That is Capita. Capita is a great brand. They do some wonderful things. You can check them all out by selecting the links below in the description. Leave a comment or question. Let me know what you think of the Capita boards that we have here at thehouse.com. Remember to subscribe to the channel there. Check out more videos here. And of course, hopefully, I'll see you guys on snow. Peace.